Hey everybody, welcome in, and today, as I did say, we are going to be having a look into Mulan. So the new event is here. I'm going to have to just quickly touch on, because some people watching did mention this. People are waiting for global. They're just holding on and waiting and hoping. So with this, we see that it is 9 days to go. Now, if that is to be taken, Global's not here yet. We kind of thought it would be during this week. Maybe it'll launch during this week, but if not, we would say by the end of this. And it's not really like a normal event, so this is just like it's kind of like a key event, but this one is coins. And instead of having them random, they are doing them guaranteed. So, and then with those you can then get the chest. So I think this is kind of like maybe one last test before global, because people have been so upset with keys. They're going to see if this is a better way to do it. Now, my thoughts on this is that it's nice that if you go into here that they are guaranteed, so no matter what not what quest you're on, they're all guaranteed, and it is relative to the energy spent. So spend 200 energy, you're going to get 200 coins. So that was all up in the air with the keys. You never knew if you spent on certain levels, if it was better to go on a low cost one or a high cost one. There was no clarity, whereas this one it shows you all. You're going to get your energy's worth. So I like that. Now let's go in, and we're just going to quickly have a look at the character of Mulan. So we'll have a look at her. I'll go into her and let you know my thoughts about her, and then we'll look at what is going to be best to get her. So Mulan, she looks amazing. I think she looks really cool. She does have a costume, and with her pretending to be a boy, I'm not really into girls pretending to be boys. Just putting that out there. But as the story goes, it's a great movie, great story. But I do prefer her looking as she looks. And so there's a few cool things to mention with her. So looking at her stats, but if we look just under her name, all of her tags: hero, offense, kingdom, Mulan, and princess. Princess is a new one. So that is pretty cool to see that coming out there, and it makes sense that Disney princesses, that's a real big thing about the brand of Disney, is the Disney princesses. So, and as you'll see as we keep reading along, is that there is gonna be parts where that inflicts, or that comes into the thing. So if we look here, deal up to 50 damage, and that is okay. It's a standard amount. I'll relay that to against some of the other characters just after this, so we can get actually before I do that, we'll go back and just check that on other characters, so we have a good idea of how to base it off. So 50, 70, 80, 90. So if we go back and just look at some other characters quickly that are not unlocked, that we can actually look at the stats for. Look at this guy, he is a 32. So 50 would be probably quite high. What about Maui? Oh, wrong one. Let's look at his basic attack, 40. So 50 is looking like it's a pretty decent attack. 25, 2. Okay, so I'd say Mulan, just straightly showing her against what the other characters are all about. I would say she is looking very good, hard-hitting character. So that is a cool bonus. Let's just have a quick look at one or two more characters before I move on. Not available. We have one of these other ones available, I believe. No. Okay. So let's go back to Mulan. And now, let's talk about her basic attack. With this, she has 50% damage, or 50 damage, which comparatively it's going to scale with your thing. It's going to looking like it's going to be hitting hard. So she's going to have a hard hitting one, 20% chance to perform a follow up attack, dealing a 20% chance to do follow up attack, dealing just slightly less damage, and reduce the target speed bar by 30%. That is massive, and especially on a standard attack, that is massive. To be able to reduce the speed bar, that's, as I've said before, the best characters and teams in game at the moment are speed and damage, and she is like speed controlling and damage, and she's meant to be pretty fast as well, max stats, just by the looks of how things are going. And then when you level her moves up, she's going to get 40% chance to assist other princess characters with this attack. So not only is her attack good, strong, hits hard, and has there is a percentage of chance that she can then attack again and reduce the speed bar. So if she goes into a princess team, she's going to be hitting hard. So that's good. And then like she increases her damage at the very end as well. So let's go on to her second special, or her first special I should say. So her basic attack is amazing, and with the new princess tag, that is going to be good. Now her skill, her 2-level skill, is going to deal a hefty amount of damage, so a lot better than her attack, and it's only 2 bars to charge. That is something important to notice, is that it's only a 2-bar charge move, and it's a hard hitting one, and then you inflict offense down, so your opponents hit less, and then for any of you guys who used to like Animaniacs, just putting it out there. I know it's not Disney, but actually Animaniacs was Disney, wasn't it? We should get them. Just putting it out there, any developers watching. 30% chance to inflict silence, and then when you level it up, it's just going to get more duration of offense down, but the chance to do silence is amazing. Just on top, so it's a quick, hard-hitting skill that is good. Now we move on to a second special. As you notice there, it's a 4-bar, but it's also 4 red bars, so it means it's got a 4-turn delay on it. So it costs 4, but it's 4-turn delay, which I don't like. Personally, I don't like the way they do those chargings, how they have delays on some and not others, but I suppose it could be worse. But anyway, so it's going to take like 6 turns, 8 turns to get there initially I should say, and then with that, it's a hard hitting one, so it does far more than any of the other ones, so by the time it charges it's going to be worth it. And then you've got chances to inflict stun for 1 turn, 30% chance to inflict slow as well on all targets for 1 turn. So you hit stun on the main target and slow all the rest, and then you also get plus 15% to increase that slow and more damage as well. But also, not only that, at the very end, reduce speed meter of the primary target by 50%. If the primary target is Shan Yu. So Shan Yu has been known, I've done a video of him, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out, as he is one of the best, or the best, I have put him in, the best character in the game. And so this is going to be the first kind of counter that we have seen come out, because like pretty much everybody is using Shan Yu, and now he's got a counter. He's been fast, so now you can slow him down, and you can slow everybody else down, and this is crazy. So, but not only that, is that she's a kingdom character as well. So you're gonna see people running Mulan and Shan Yu on the same team, and it's gonna be nuts. So let's move on anyway to her passive. It is when an opponent gains helpful effects, 30% chance to gain tactics, and on being dealt a critical strike, 50% chance to gain evade. And now that is pretty amazing. And then at level 2 you also get 5% bonus crit chance per princess ally. So you have lots of more princess allies on there, then she's gonna get crit chance up as well. She's looking powerful. She is looking powerful. But getting tactics, what tactics does is it guarantees any chance abilities that she has. So then if we go back and look at her other abilities, it says 20% chance to do follow-up attacks. That becomes guaranteed, I believe, and the reduced targets meter by 30%. That's going to happen because it's guaranteed. And then 30% chance to inflict silence on this quick special. That becomes guaranteed. So she is going to quickly become nasty, hitting things fast, hard, giving them silence, and that's nuts. And then 30% chance to slow. She's going to be guaranteeing slow on the whole team. That is nuts. And then she's going to be paired well with Ariel if she does that. And so she becomes a princess and gets a few more of those bonuses. She's going to have a good few pairings and strategies to work with. So I'm really liking her. It's nice to see that there's kind of like some counter teams coming out, and that's kind of to be expected to incentivize people to go for them. So my thoughts on Mulan as I see her, not unlocked. I really like her. I really like what she is going for. Now, let's have a quick little look at let's just claim this quickly. Let's have a quick little look at her in the shop, how she is available, and how to get her. And if anyone wants, let me know if you want me to go over deals in the shop, if you want me to show you what is best value. I'm happy to do videos like that if you all want it. But let's just go and have a look here. So options, there is a Mulan bundle where you can get 25 Mulan character tokens for about 25 of my New Zealand dollars, which I believe would be like 15 US on the store, so it'd be about 15-ish. The prices are well blown up for us out of the US dollars. And then I believe that is all. I've heard that she has had character costume bundle. Like some people have seen it, some people have not. So maybe they're having problems, or maybe it was released to us a few people and now it's gone. I don't know. But here we go. So then now we come to the event, and with the tokens, be able to get tokens. So I'm going to talk on this quickly. So you can buy Shan Yu tokens, but personally I think it is better to get them from the arena. Now, people who are spending down any whales going out and buying these, you can get them if you want. The cheapest bundle seems to be worth it, and then the price scales from there, and you don't really... actually the second one is very good value as well. Okay, they're actually looking like they're scaling up this time, so the value does seem to be quite decent. But for what I want to say about the Shan Yu pack, I want to start with the Shan Yu and work my way backwards, just because, let's be honest, we're all here for their Merida. Mulan. So his chances go like, you can get 12 for nearly 40% of the chance, and then 14, 16, 18. So that's going to take out majority of the chances. So between 12 to 18. And so let's just put that all together. You'll be looking at 50, 60, 70, pretty much 80% chance you're going to be getting between 12 and 18 tokens. 12 and 18 tokens, and then there's a little bit more chance, like the 5% to 20s. So 85% chance between 12 and 18 tokens. That is quite decent. And then you got 2% chance for 25, like nearly 2% for 50, nearly 2% for 80. So those are all very high and good percentages compared to the normal ones, but at the cost of 1,500 gems, and you only get the 12 at that 80% or the 12-15, that it's kind of like, ooh, if you get lucky, then that's kind of nice. If not, it's a lot of gems. Gems per character is not bad for what you'll be looking at. 150 gems per character if you only pulled the 10. Now if you pulled the 20, that becomes like 75 gems per character token, and that is a very good rate. So if you're pulling up with the 15 to 20 end of the scale, it would be, I personally think it's worth gems. But I think it's better to spend gems on characters that you can't get other ways. So characters like Mulan, other event characters, as gems are harder to come by now, I think that is better to go. So if we look here first, we'll look at this chest that we can all pull from. So you get 1 to 5 Mulan tokens, a little bit of gold, and let's just see the actual percentages of getting the chance. So second card option, you have got 10% chance to pull Shan Yu from this one, and then you've got 77% chance to get 2, and then after that you've got 12% to get 1. So that is pretty much like up around 90%, 1 or 2. So majority of the time you'll be getting 2, then after that you might get 1, and then you have small chances to get the same chance that you'll get 1 is going to be nearly double what it is to get the 3, 4, and 5. So you can only hope that you bank on getting like 2 tokens, and then sometimes maybe get more, sometimes get less, and we'll kind of even out. But I'd say and strategize for 2 tokens per chest. That's how I'd go on it. And if you get lucky, that's great. If you get unlucky, oof. Now, in saying that, you need 5,000 coins to get chest, and I've worked that out. So it costs 75 gems to pull on Mulan here, if she'll let me load, and her rates are actually quite decent as well, like Shan Yu. So 8, 10, 12, 15. Those make up the majority of the rates. So that's going to be 60, 70, 85, 90 something percent. So getting between 8 and 15 is going to be like 90%. And then it just drops down harsh after that, because she is the newer character, and that's just the way it goes. So if you don't care and you like missing out, and you say you can get Mulan later date because you're new, do that. Go get Shan Yu because he is a boss. But she's going to be coming along, and she's going to be able to beat Shan Yu a little bit better, I personally think. But Shan Yu's just better all around, and he has better support. So it's amazing. I think it's real cool. But you also get 2,500 tokens for her. Now, if we go, and I'm going to do this, I have figured out that it is, just calculated, it's better to buy 150, so the 50 gem refreshes, buy all 3 of those, and then go in and use them. And by doing this, where are we? By doing this at 10 gems each, this should get me, thank you, this should get me 4,000. So 150 gems for 4,000 coins per day. So that's nearly 1 pull out of those. So it's 2 tokens for the 150 gems. Now, if I went up and bought the 100 gem refresh, it's going to be 300, and then you're still only going to get the same amount. So 300 gems for another potentially 2 tokens, not so worth it. I'd rather just do the other, and then spend gems on getting her tokens and pulling packs. So that will be my strategy. I'm going to do that. Do you all want to see me pulling all the chests and doing that? If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. We can do like a little chest pulling, see what my luck is, and then some of her pack pulling. So if you want me to do some openings, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully this has been an interesting video, and next time I can jump into the other new characters for going forward. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get making those videos. So let me know what you want to see. I'll be opening packs, I'll hopefully get to pull her, and then I'll be investing in her and things like that, and maybe can even do some showcases. So it's all up to you. Let me know please, and I look forward to hearing from you, and until next time, we'll see you then.